Alright, Dokkaners, the anniversary isn't done yet. We have a new unit to look at. Our EXs, Dokkan Fest, Physical Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta Mini from Daima. That's right, in order to add Daima to the list, they dropped a new character. So this physical Vegeta leads Transformation Boost or Gifted Warriors, Ki plus 3, HP plus 200%, and Attack and Defense plus 170%. He also gives Power Beyond Super Saiyan, an additional HP, Attack, and Defense plus 50%. He's the first TUR to lead a 220. Now all the information I'm about to give you is from the Dokkan Now producer letter. So Vegeta's passive gives the following. For stats, Vegeta gets Ki plus 3 and Attack and Defense plus 200%. He gets an additional Attack plus 200% when attacking, and he gets Defense plus 200% when receiving an attack. Vegeta also comes with an entrance animation. Upon Vegeta's entrance, the animation will play. Now upon Vegeta's entrance, he gets damage reduction plus 20% for the turn, crit chance plus 20% for the turn, and a scouter for the turn. And just like Daima Goku and Glorio, Vegeta comes with some positional advantages. In slot 1, Vegeta gets damage reduction plus 20%, and in slot 1 or 2, he gets attack plus 50% and crit chance plus 30%. Now defensively, on top of the 20% damage reduction for the first turn and the 20% damage reduction in slot 1, he also has a base 50% damage reduction, bringing his total damage reduction up to 90% on his first appearance and then 70% in slot 1 every turn afterwards. This Vegeta also comes with some advantages upon receiving attacks. He's guaranteed to launch an additional super after receiving an attack, and he's guaranteed to launch another additional super if he receives a super attack. That means he can launch up to 4 supers on turn 1. Now let's get into why that's ridiculous. Vegeta's super attack effect, like Daima Goku, is insane. His 12 key / arrow kick gives attack and defense plus 33% for 3 turns and causes immense damage to the enemy. It also provides defense plus 33% for all allies on rotation. Now you can imagine why potentially getting 4 supers is ridiculous. Turn 1. Vegeta also comes with an active skill. This active skill, the Gallic Gun, can be activated after Vegeta supers 5 or more times in battle, and it will temporarily raise attack by 50% and cause ultimate damage to the enemy. It will also give Vegeta 33% attack for the turn. Now let's take a look at Vegeta's animations, including his entrance, his 12 key, and his active skill. Now, as far as Link's skills go, it's a pretty typical Vegeta Link set. So he has Super Saiyan, which is attack plus 15%, Saiyan Warrior Race, which is attack plus 10%, Golden Warrior, which is Ki plus 1 and enemy's defense minus 10%, Royal Lineage, which is Ki plus 2 and attack plus 5%, Prodigies, which is attack plus 15%, Limit Breaking Form, which is attack plus 10% when performing supers, and Fierce Battle, which is attack plus 20%. Keep in mind, all links shown are at link level 10. Like I said, pretty typical Vegeta Link set, with the exclusion of Limit Breaking Form, because this is the first time Vegeta goes Super Saiyan 3. Now, as far as best case scenario for Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, he is a slot 1 menace. He gets 90% damage reduction on the first turn in the first slot. Oh boy, count me in. His super attacks provide great defense for the rest of rotation, and what they want you to do is to use his scouter to tank that first super. Get him that additional super attack, let him provide extra defense for the rotation, get him closer to his active skill, yada yada yada. Pretty self-explanatory. Now for my recommendation on the hidden potential system, Vegeta has some crit built in, that 30% chance in slot 1 or 2. There's plenty of additionals built in based on getting hit. So my recommendation, based on first looks, it's dodge, then crit, then additionals. Dodge because after turn 1, it drops to 70%, and with bosses hitting so hard in these events, 70% is still not enough. Now if he had 70% plus guard, that's a different story. Crit because 30% isn't a ton, and then additional last because he seems to come with a lot of additional. You get one if you get attacked, you get another one if it's a super. That's already 3 guaranteed supers, so you don't need a ton of additional because they stack onto each other. Now, depending on Vegeta's stats and how he looks overall in the game, we might be looking at more of a balanced build. Really just depends on how he looks like. Now, let's take a look at his categories. This being just a Vegeta unit, no tag, no nothing. He's going to be on less categories than the anniversary units, but he's still on a good number of them. Vegeta is on Transformation Boost, Gifted Warriors, Power Beyond Super Saiyan 3, Pure Saiyan, Dragon Ball Seekers, Time Travelers, Vegeta's Family, Worthy Rivals, Mastered Evolution, Accelerated Battle, Bond of Parent and Child, Successors, and Full Power. Now, for the age-old question. Should you summon? Yeah? Vegeta is a really solid unit, and Dokkan is technically considering him an anniversary character. Based on first looks, he might just be outside of the top 3. He might be in the top 3. It really just depends on how he looks in-game. It really is just the Daima characters for the top 3 TURs. Just keep in mind, if you really want to summon, I don't blame you. Same day is the next banner, so just be careful considering that we don't have that many zones post anniversary. Saiyan Day is on the 18th of this month, and they're usually a really good unit to have. They dominate most of the year. One thing I will say is that the banner is pretty good. It features both Goku and Glorio from Daima, so the top 3 TURs are right there, at least in my opinion. Now, this banner does have guaranteed features after every 2 multis, so that third rotation is a guaranteed feature after 20 summons. You're guaranteed pity and get the unit. If you have that many Dragon Stones, go for it. It's definitely a unit worth considering having. Just if you don't get them, don't worry too much. You got Saiyan Day, you got Golden Week. There are other units you can save up for. Now, I don't typically go over celebration information, but for this occasion, let's recap the March producer letter. So there will be new stages added to the events. We have 1 to the Goku story red zone, another 1 to the Vegeta story red zone, and 2 for the battle hardened formidable foes, totaling 4 stages. And there will be a new battle event, Get the Phases. That event will give you at least 25 Dragon Stones and a title. That one should drop next week. There were also 2 EZA announcements. We have the physical Super Saiyan Goku from GT. We also have the Super Saiyan Vegeta from GT. And then finally, there was a Super EZA announcement. The Super EZA is STR Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Now the 2 EZAs look very solid. I personally think the Goku is slightly better than the Vegeta. That's neither here nor there. And then the Super EZA and the Super EZA details have not been announced upon the making of this video. As always, thanks for watching. Yes, another character we have to summon for, but at least they're making the characters really busted and really fun to look at and play with. Hope your summons go well. This banner will drop March 3rd. So as of recording this video, tomorrow. Best of luck to you. Have a blessed day.